This is the lesson of Casey Long for Touro College EDU 625. My grade level is preschool, and my lesson today is about letter introduction. The objectives for my lesson are that students will become familiar with the letter of the week through both visual and tactile experiences, that students will hear and practice the phonemic sound associated with the letter of the week, and students will also become familiar with key vocabulary words that begin with the letter of the week. I found that the Montessori way of involving all of the senses was very interesting in learning. I agree that the more senses that you can involve in learning, the more concrete the experience will be, and perhaps the more memorable the experience will be for the child. So I really thought I could create a lesson that involved some tactile and visual experiences, and felt that it was designed so that all learners, whether they were visual, tactile, more verbal, could really be involved in this lesson and hopefully take something away from it. This activity, again, is designed to help introduce new letters. I created a sandpaper letter for each letter of the week and posted it in my folder, along with a variety of vocabulary words, but also with a picture that has some texture or tactile materials with it, so that the children can be actively involved in learning not only the word, the sound, the letter, but also what these items look and feel like. For the lesson, what I would start out with is just introducing the letter, showing them on the board how to write the letter, and then I would introduce the folder and begin letting them experience the shape and feel of the letter by using the sandpaper letters. Then I would focus on the sound of the week. So for instance here, the so we would begin talking about what sound the letter of the week makes and begin talking about the words that we have here. I would start with introducing the words that they know the most or would be more likely to know to get familiar with the L sound, such as leaf, and then work our way through the folder so that they're familiar with each of the vocabulary words, allowing them to be interactive and able to touch each thing as we discuss it. Following that, we would brainstorm and come up with other words that aren't in our folder to see if we can recognize the L sound in the beginning. Some ways that I feel we could really extend this lesson would be to also bring taste into the lesson. You could have a lemon and lime tasting. You could give lollipops. Do a lot of different things so that the children really are actively involved in the whole experience of the letter L. Each folder would be designed identical, so I have another example of the G folder, and you'll notice that some things are tactile, but they're also visual, such as the gold. However, the gold coins do have some feeling to them, so they can feel that. This lesson could also be extended by using perhaps a box with additional 3D items that they could actually hold in their hand to help them be more familiar with the sound and the words that are associated with the letter. You could also bring in, as I said, the additional senses, and I feel that the whole lesson overall will bring in so many of the senses that the kids somewhere will find something that helps them to remember and relate to the letter, will help them build background knowledge for the vocabulary because they're actually experiencing it. And overall, I think this would be a great way to introduce letters to the preschool age children.